keeping you up to date with CJIQ News.
Good morning. It's 12 o'clock. It's cold and cloudy. I'm Chris Rooke. More weather in minutes. Here's what you need to know. Manulife Financial has confirmed it is in the midst of layoffs as part of a global review of its operations to make the company more efficient. A company spokesperson says although they do not know how many people are being laid off, less than 1% of global workforce will be affected. The Battle of Victoria Street resumes Friday as the Kitchener Rangers welcome the Guelph Storm to the Odd for their first home playoff game. But a first-round loss would still be considered a big upset, considering the moves the Rangers made and the goals they've publicly stated they want to achieve. We spoke with Public Relations Coordinator for the Rangers, Michelle Fortin, as she explained how fans can get involved.
We're looking forward to some exciting hockey in our community, especially with the Guelph-Kitchener matchup. And if fans want to get involved with our playoff promo, we are hashtagging Rock the Odd.
Friday night is hockey night, so come out to the Odd for some hard-hitting playoff hockey. For CJIQ, I'm Chris Rooke. Now into some sports. The Toronto Blue Jays have optioned starting pitcher Ricky Romero to single A Dunedin of the Florida State League yesterday. In 5 spring starts, Romero went 1-for-1 with a 6.23 ERA, allowing 17 hits and 10 walks in 13 innings pitched. J.A. Happ, who pitched well in spring training, will likely get Romero's 5th spot in the rotation. Showdown in Chicago tonight as the Bulls will try and end the Heat's 27-game win streak at the United Center. The Bulls have made sure to give the defending NBA champions the utmost respect. It's an impressive streak, Bulls point guard Kirk Hinrich said. Obviously, they're playing at a high level every night. That's not an easy thing to do in this league. And the Iginla rumors continue to swirl as the Boston Bruins have been in constant communication with the Flames and a variety of assets have been considered. However, more work is required for a deal to take shape. As keen on Iginla as the Bruins are, Boston is believed to be targeting as many as 4 other forwards, including San Jose Sharks forward Ryan Clough, in the event that the Bruins cannot reach an agreement with Calgary. It's currently 12 o'clock. The Experience Hendrix Company and Legacy Recordings are coming together to proudly release People, Hell, and Angels.
Recordings that were done in 68 and 69, and it's a fantastic window into Jimmy's mind putting together bands that were different than the Experience.
People, Hell, and Angels showcases the legendary guitarist's work outside of the original Jimi Hendrix Experience. Beginning in 1968, we spoke with the owner of The Beat Goes On, Pat Campbell, to get his take on the new tracks by Hendrix.
I think it's good. I don't think it's essential Hendrix or anything, but it's certainly a completely listenable, enjoyable record.
For 88.3 CJIQ, I'm Chris Rooke. Roberto Luongo made 25 saves Tuesday night as the Vancouver Canucks defeated the Minnesota Wild 2-1. The veteran goaltender saw his shutout streak against the Wild at Rogers Arena end at 228 minutes and 26 seconds, but made several key stops down the stretch to help the Canucks win their 6th game in a row. In basketball, after spending much of the fourth quarter fastened to the bench with foul trouble, Toronto's Raptors' Rudy Gay could not wait to get back in the game to make that big shot. He drained the winning bucket with 4.8 seconds left to play, and Toronto won its 3rd straight by defeating the shorthanded Denver Nuggets 109-108 on Tuesday night. Back to hockey, the Toronto Maple Leafs announced that James Reimer has a mild MCL knee strain and is expected to be out for at least 1 week. The Leafs return to action on Thursday night in Carolina against the Hurricanes. Backup goalie Ben Scrivens will get the call on net.
This is an important event, obviously, for the fans.
50,000 people inside of a dome. I can imagine that the young ones would need earplugs.
It's got the real look of what this team could be.
It was the most anticipated Toronto Blue Jays game in 10 years, as the Toronto Blue Jays welcomed the Cleveland Indians to the Rogers Center last night for their home opener. Fans at the game ranged from 2-month-old babies to people who have been coming to the game for 15-plus years.
I was brought up as a young fellow in the days of the Brooklyn Dodgers and way back. So,
even with the tough loss, the Jays are still very optimistic on a championship season. For CJIQ, I'm Chris Rooke.